And Transco is a totally owned subsidiary of El Paso Oil and Gas, is it not?
I cannot answer that question.
It is, for the sake of argument. How will Encana connect to the 24-inch Transco pipeline from the facility that they leave behind if they need a pig launcher? Why would Encana need to worry about Transco's pipeline? A pig launcher, for the benefit of those listening, a pig is a device sent through a large pipeline to investigate it, clean it, whatever they need to do.
Sir?
Yes, ma'am.
The pig launcher can also be used for a smaller diameter pipeline.
So you're going to use a smaller pig launcher, is that it? For
each of our well pads that we have permitted has a pig launcher. Okay. Anytime you have a pipeline, regardless of the size, when you have low spots, your liquids and your waters tend to drop out of the pipeline, whether it's a 2-inch, a 4-inch, a 24-inch. So we need to put in a pig, and again, for the audience that's not familiar with a pig, it's basically a polyurethane ball. It's the same size diameter of the pipeline. You put it in the pipeline and it will push all of those liquids to what's called a pig receiver. So in this case, we have a pig launcher on the well pad, and the pig receiver would be up in the natural gas facility, which is north of the Transco pipeline.
But it shows that the pig receiver is on the equipment that's going to be left behind.
Sir, there's equipment for the well pad, which is south of the Transco pipeline, and there's equipment that's going to be left at the 5-acre facility.
I'm missing something. It says the pig launcher is on this.
The pig launcher is on the well pad, which is south of the Transco pipeline. On drawing 602, it shows the well pad. The well pad shows a pig launcher.
So the pipeline comes through your purveyance in terms of being able to connect to it.
Could you ask that question a little differently?
You will connect to the 24-inch gas pipeline.
Correct. That's why we have the Transco portion of the 5-acre facility. That's their meter. That's their tap site.
And the pipeline was connected or constructed in the 50s?
The Transco pipeline is a federally regulated pipeline, so they have to adhere to, they're regulated by the FERC, which is the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission. So before you go through this, you want to make sure your pipeline is good. I'm sorry.
You want to make sure your pipeline has integrity before you.
Sir, that would be Transco's responsibility.
But you will connect to it?
Correct. That's why we're building this facility. That's why there's a Transco tap.
Who will be responsible to connect to the Transco pipeline? Will that be Encana?
No, Transco will tap into their own line, and then we will connect to Transco. We have to meet all of their specifications. They give us the guidelines that we have to meet. They operate their facility. And the pipeline was built in 1954, and Transco is actually a subsidiary of Williams.
Thank you. Very well. My concern is that this pipeline actually goes through Carlsbad, New Mexico, where there was a horrendous accident. And the reason for it was that the pipeline was corroded inside.
Can I just stop you for one thing? Just so you know, we have no regulatory authority and nothing over the pipeline.
I know that.
Okay.
What I'm trying to get to is public safety here.
Yeah.
So you understand this is their connection and they're connecting to it. We have no control over it. That public safety issue we can't control.
Well, I believe this is in your purveyance, is it not, public safety?
Not every public safety. Like we said, we have been circumvented by state regulation as to what public safety, such as the issues that the woman brought up before here about traffic control and such, yes. But not with regards to drilling and not with regards to the transportation of the natural gas. That's all controlled by state and federal regulations and rules.
I understand that, and that makes perfect sense to me, because I'm concerned about what gets left behind, and is it going to blow up?
But again, those questions, while they may be absolutely legitimate ones, are ones that need to be directed to the authority, with the entity, to the entity with authority over that question. And that's the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Very well, I have no further questions unless Encana has some for me.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think, yeah, we're, at this point, it's 9:45. We are going to take a short break. Everyone has been sitting very patiently for a long, long time. And if we could just go off the record and just allow for tapes to be changed, and we will announce when we restart. So if someone needs to run to the